Chapter 18. The Earth Will Shake. After the scuffle between the leaf eaters and the escape of a few, Immortan had Chomper guarded over, bound to a thick tree. Pacing back and forth, Immortan waited for Furiosa, hoping she took care of the swimmer, flyer, and fast runner, especially her. For Immortan knew of Chomper's fast runner friend. She was smart, clever for prey, not a quality Immortan liked in his food. What's happening? What's going on? Shut up, I ask the questions around here. Immortan, a fast biter, approached him. I need to speak with you privately. Very well, keep an eye on him. Immortan left. Chomper looked from one to the other. So, how long have you guys known Immortan? Be quiet. Then the male stumbled backwards, an arrow projecting from his chest. What the? The second spun and was attacked. A flash burst from the brush to take him down. Once the body fell, the being atop was none other than Claw, who removed his sharp claws from the Sharptooth's chest. Dad! Son! How did you... Where's Mom? Your sister, the others. Don't worry, Aunt Allie and Tricia, Uncle Rhett and Shorty, they're all holding their own quite well. Claw approached his father, preparing to cut him loose. There was another rustle of brush, Claw turning to face the intruder. When he saw it was Ruby, he sighed. Oh, Mom, you scared me. Son! Ruby rushed to hug him. Ruby, you're okay. Yes, let's get you loose. Ruby drew a knife from a holder around her chest. Freeze! Nobody move! Or what? You have no leverage on us anymore. Ruby raised her bow, aiming her arrow at Immortan. Mom, what's he saying? Claw circled the large Sharptooth, following his mother's lead. Stay behind me, Claw. Chomper glanced from one to the other, working to try and free himself of the vines. If he could, then he'd face Immortan, take him down once and for all, before anyone else could get hurt. At the secret caverns, the adults and Sharpteeth defending the entrance were wearing down, the Immortan's pack continuing their steady pace. We're outnumbered, Tricia said. We can't give up, Allie encouraged, avoiding getting snapped by a set of jaws. I'm about to give up, Rhett put in. The small group were backed into a tight circle, the Immortan's sharp teeth snarled, baring their fangs. In seconds, if they didn't stand their ground, they would be slaughtered. Rhett ducked his head behind Allie, while Shorty and Tricia stood side by side, preparing to meet their end with dignity. Get away from them! The Sharpteeth glanced from the four to see Star, who walked out of the brush with Thorn and Junior. Even Fang and Swimmer stood tall. Suddenly, the Sharpteeth laughed, pointing at them. Is this a joke? No, you will leave here. Yeah, right. You ain't the boss of me, girlie. I'm your future alpha, so yes, you will do as I say. Immortan will be the alpha, and you, along with your pathetic father, will bow to him. Kids, run away, Allie instructed. No, we won't abandon you. Thorn lifted his fists, ready for a brawl. Come on, gang, let's show 'em what we got. Let's make my mom proud. We're tough, they shouted together. Thorn swung his fist, knocking the teeth from his Sharptooth before headbutting another. Fang grabbed a fast biter, lifting and tossing him aside, clearing a path for Swimmer, who swung his axe, keeping her safe from behind. Junior stabbed, kept the snapping jaws away, delivering a few good cuts along those who got too close. So what can you do, little girl? Mused a horned Sharptooth. You're about to find out. Eyes glowing, Star threw her hand out, a force sending the horned Sharptooth flying into the brush. When they saw what she could do, the several turned their attention to her, Star lifting and tossing them with ease, unleashing her power fully. All right, what a girl! Thorn cheered before punching another Sharptooth. I'm her boyfriend, he addressed the unconscious guy. Even with them, the Immortan's Sharptooth were too many. Looking to the cave where several hid, Star knew the time to act was now and drew her fist back, sending it into the earth and focusing her mind, sending a shock wave that rippled across the entire valley. Trees trembled, the leaves fell like frozen sky water. All were knocked to the earth. The Immortan's pack, seeing a crack, split the land, separating them from reaching the caverns. Eyes glowing immensely, Star's entire body glowed, powering up, continuing to make the earth tremble violently. Oddly enough, those who were safe within the caverns were unaffected by the powerful earthshake. What are you doing? Junior placed his hands over his head. She's gonna get us all killed. No, she's saving us, Thorn shouted. The Immortan's followers tried to get across the gap, some falling below, the others turning back, fleeing as Star didn't let up. The only problem was, she didn't know how to settle the earth once she started. All the while, Fang, Swimmer, and the rest looked on, unsure what to do next. She's out of control! Get the Alpha's daughter! Which one? Clearly not the one that's glowing! The pack went for Fang, Swimmer leaping in front. You hurt her? You need to get through me! The Sharptooth shrugged and grabbed Swimmer, lifting and taking his axe from him. Swimmer! Come quietly or your pet dies! Fang glanced from the group to Swimmer. Fine, let's go. Swimmer! Fang! Thorn tried to attack, only for the Sharptooth to grab and toss him back. Don't worry, we'll rescue you. Somehow, I promise. The ground kept shaking. Fang and Swimmer were taken away. In the air, Petrie saw the Sharptooth kidnap Fang and Swimmer, returning to Ducky once more, knowing the stakes grew even higher. Ahead, Sarah, Littlefoot, and the others glanced around, hearing rocks crumble from the great wall, the earth shaking violently. Oh, great, that's all we need. An earth shake. As if things weren't bad enough. No, this is perfect. Everyone, fight back! With the Immortan Sharptooth staggering about, the Leaf Eaters rose and broke the line. Chaos broke out, and the Immortan watched as his plans were crumbling before his very eyes. He turned from the battle below, watching as Ruby came his way, while the Leaf Eater boy went to free Chomper. No! Sliding under Ruby, he grabbed her in mid-air, throwing her aside. I won't lose! On the earth, Ruby staggered to stand, her leg twisted, had been broken in her fall. All she could do was watch helplessly as Immortan towered over Claw, who stood his ground. Stay away from my father! Son, don't run! No, Dad, I'm doing what you told me, fighting for the things I love. With a yell, Claw slashed Immortan, leaving a set of gashes across his leg. It was hard to fight with the ground trembling so, Immortan doing his best to keep Claw back. Thinking he had the upper hand, Claw went to deliver a final blow, only for a hand to grab him around the neck. In a desperate attempt to break away, Claw lifted his hand, only for a set of teeth to bite his weapons away. Still, Claw growled, hissed, baring his flat teeth, which only made Immortan chuckle. Foolish boy, what should I do with you? Let him go! Ruby crawled toward Immortan, trying to aim her bow, only to stop when Immortan held Claw up, using him as a shield. Claw! Stop, no! It's time you learned your place in the circle of life, boy. Talons flew forward into Claw's chest, Immortan moving his fingers to make Claw scream aloud. Then he left Claw's neck, going, lifting him on the end of his sharp claws. Prey, so weak and frail. Chomper ripping the vines off to attack Immortan. Seeing this, Immortan tossed Claw aside, ducking away to flee. Vanishing over the hill, Chomper glanced from Immortan to Claw, wondering who to go after, choosing his son. Ruby crawled to Claw's side, stroking his cheek tenderly, whispering to settle his cries of agony. "Son!" Chomper examined the wounds, seeing blood flow like a river from his son's chest. "Hold on, I'll heal you." "Stop! Stop! Don't do it!" "Son, I have to save you." I can't feel my body." Claw blurted out, tears running down his face. "If you heal me now, I'll never be able to move from this spot. Ever." "Ruby, what do we do?" Chomper knew he could always turn to her for answers. Eyes glassy, Ruby looked her son over.
"Your mother told me, with certain injuries, the body is limp, yet the mind is good. Then again, his wounds might be too great for even your healing powers." No, I won't let you go. I won't let you go, son." "Dad, I don't want to lay around for the remainder of my days. That's not a life I want. Please don't heal me." "Then what can I do for you, my son?" Claw smiled. "I want to go back to the mysterious island." A fresh tear ran down his cheek. "Mom, remember the sweet bubbles?" "I can almost taste them, smell them." "They were our favorite."
"Dad, you even ate a cluster I gave you." "Yeah, I threw them up later." Chomper trembled, trying to smile and keep himself from crying. Are we home yet?"
"Yes, we're home. You're home, safe and sound."
"Fang, Star, where are they? I want to see them." "They're here, son. We're all here." Chomper lied so Claw wouldn't get upset. Good. For so long, I wanted to find the perfect family. Yet I was blessed to have you all. I love you, Mom, Dad, sisters. I love you guys so much. Tell Junior I love him more than life itself, and I'll be with him, always." Then Claw shut his eyes, and his chest no longer rose or fell.
"Oh, my sweet boy."
Ruby reached out to hold him, sobbing uncontrollably.
"My son."
Chomper wasn't sure if his heart stopped beating, for he couldn't breathe, seeing the life drain from his son's eyes. Then he took a shaky breath, reaching out to brush Claw's cheek, hoping he'd open his eyes, that he wasn't gone, that he was still alive. "Son? Claw?" No response. So many lives lost, but never did Chomper imagine he'd watch one of his children die before his eyes. No! Why him? Over the body of Claw, Chomper dropped, sobbing loudly. Ruby glanced up, seeing something head their way, assuming it was a Sharptooth flyer. Thus, she raised her bow. "Ruby!"
"Petrie!"
Landing, Petrie took several shaky breaths. "They have Swimmer! Fang!" Then Petrie saw Claw's lifeless body. "Oh no, not Claw."
"Petrie, go tell the others. We'll be there shortly."
"Right, me go." Petrie took a few steps, spreading his wings and taking off to the sky once more. Ruby managed to get up and used her bow as a crutch, hobbling over to stand by Chomper.
"Chomper, we have to go."
"No, I won't leave him. I've already failed him once."
"Chomper, listen to me. Fang, Swimmer, Immortan has them. There is a time to mourn, but right now, this instant, I need the strong, powerful Alpha. I need you, Chomper, by my side. I can't do this alone."
"Ruby,
are you with me? Let's make that bastard pay for the death of our son. Let's show them what happens when they mess with the Alpha and his mate."
Slowly, Chomper stopped crying, nodding, looking to her injured leg. Sweeping his hand over it, Ruby was healed, surprised yet glad to have mobility back, for she would need it. Gathering her arrows, blade, Ruby made sure her bow was in her grasp. Her gaze fell to Chomper, who set to work, digging a grave to lay his son down, one last time. Lifting and placing the body in, Chomper gathered some flowers and set them around Claw.
I'm sorry, son, but we'll see you again.
Ruby bent over and planted a tender kiss to her son's head. Goodbye, my son. I will avenge your death. I will not let another die today. Rising, Chomper scooped dirt over the body, Ruby aiding him, the pair taking and holding hands, standing over their son's grave. Marking a tree with a claw shape, the pair turned towards where the battle raged on, hoping Immortan's army were ready for what was about to be unleashed, were the parents from hell.